So this is the copper silver gag in in this jam session. I'm like, upcoming? No, we're doing it right now. Yeah. Okay, so we got a copper and a silver coin, and I think it'll be quite cool. So I will use the silver, I will use the copper, British penny, and a Kennedy $50. I'm not used to saying that. I'm so used to using Lock Liberties. Now, I asked the spectators, Miss, which coin would you like to go? The copper or the silver? And they go, I don't like the copper. Okay. Coinist. Anyways. So I give it a little wave and a tap and they both go. Just like that. And they go, wow, that's cool. And I go, yeah, but we'll need the coin, so, you know, what can you do? So that was just a little quick trick I just thought of after you do a copper silver, and I usually ask for screams for a repeat. The trick itself is very, very strong, and it's just like everyone's screaming bloody murder and everything. But I think the best thing after, like to lead into this gag, first I would give it like a minute or two for the audience to calm down, because just a copper silver transposing using gap and clean or whatever, or maybe you lead into this version after like a minute of going crazy, you ditch the gap or extra dupe, whatever, and you pull out this pen and clean and start the gag, which is quite nice. So you got these copper silver, and people can examine it again because they just don't trust you, and you're really clean at this point. You just have a pen and the silver and copper coin. So I just do a, what do I do? It's called a pencil vanish, but I also use a click pass. I imagine if I'm supposed to toss a coin or tossing a coin like that. I mean, how would you in general toss a coin? Some people do that. Some people do that. Me, myself, if I was to get a coin tossed the other side, that's what it would look like in reality. And I realized you can only see it from point A to point. Here's a quick theory: you can only see it from point A and point B. You don't really see the coin going across. You just, because it's so fast, as Bobo stated in the Modern Coin Magic book. So all they know is that it goes, and because it's a throw-in gesture, it ends up there. Which is why, and this is why coin magic exists, because we can only assume the end point, or guess the end point. So that's why this looks like so good. And basically I'm just using my first finger and thumb, tossing onto this hand, and then I toss up here. This hand looks like it's closing, giving it the shade of the coin, so then you can close. And then I close in, turn my hand, and it looks like that. Looks terrible in slow motion, but man, it looks good in actual motion, huh? And you can also use this as a click pass, which is 1. I can click it onto there, 2. But in actual motion, 1. Whoop, messed up. And if I mess up, I just toss it back. 1, 2. There you go. Looks really good. And I asked which one they want to vanish. Too bad. We did both. And it's a nice expression. Too bad. And then coming around, I did both. And then that's a really cool thing. And then you also get to do a display of seeing everything here, and then we know the situation. And so you can just continue dropping them out. So take out the pen, pull off the pen cap, and honestly, it's a cool little subtlety. Just being able to turn it, grab it. It looks like there's like maybe a magnet and the coins are hiding across there, but it's really cool. It's innocent. Anyways, take it off, drop the coins out. That can happen. Cap the pen, and then the trick is over. It's just a cool little after gag thought, because they're thinking, oh, he's going to vanish the coins, but you know, it's not what they expect, and yet at the same time it kind of is fun. And then after that, people are amazed, and it's like cool, and you can easily transition from one object to another. You just move the props away. You don't actually have to vanish them unless that's part of your routine. So that is what I call, I just created it just as a gag, the copper silver gag. Hope you enjoyed it.